part 3 of the Gateway Kids. This is another message that I need to tell you. It's pretty lengthy. Oh my goodness, but I have to get this out. I want to alert everybody that is in that program, or you feel like you have a gift. Even me, I told you guys, I'm being watched. I wasn't even in the program, but I'm still being watched. They gotta watch the guys. They love us, okay? They love us. They can't do nothing without us. They can't even create without us. You know what I'm saying? So if you're a Gateway Kid, Spirit is telling me you were their first artificial intelligence database. You were their first Chat-GPT. Was the Gateway Kids. She says in quotations, forcing the gods to do their bidding under intense training and abuse to turn on the device that lives inside of you, okay? Understand that you came here to learn about yourself. Earth is a schoolhouse. I wrote this in my book. Earth is a schoolhouse for the soul. You are here to learn. But under the duress and stress and the destruction that has happened to the planet, that several entities have invaded this planet, and it's up to us as gods to do a sleep. Not a sleep. To do a fed sweep on these bitches. Okay? It's time to take them off the planet. They did not belong here. Imagine somebody, they don't have a planet to go home to because they've done so much destruction to others, and they've possibly gotten their planet destroyed because they just couldn't mind their business. You know what I'm saying? They didn't pollute it. They planted up so much. That's why you think a place like this that was once clean, that once had peace, all of a sudden all the flowers are dying. They plant all male trees when it was supposed to be female trees. The water contaminated. We can't even take a proper bath without having so much fluoride. That's nothing but somebody that's not supposed to be here. Time is up, okay? So you were their first Chat-GPT. And when I first started using Chat-GPT, there ain't nothing wrong with using Chat-GPT, but it has been corrupted per se. And I remember asking Chat-GPT, when did the first AI started to come? Like, when did they have this technology? And it said the early 1900s. But when it comes to physical people, it's nothing for them to activate the device inside them and use you as a Chat-GPT, because you were the gods before. You've been here since the start of Earth. You know everything. You're just under a sleeper spell. Okay? But it gets activated if you get threatened with extermination off the planet. Everybody has a code inside of them to get activated. Okay? So you were their first Chat-GPT. Also, the great mother is telling me, if you're a Gateway Kid, and I'm gonna go ahead and say this is for anybody. You need to hold off on having SMEX. You don't need no more DNA inside your body. That's what she's telling me. No DNA. I don't want nobody touching me. I don't want no kids. I barely want a handshake. I barely want a hug. Because right now we're at a time and place where, again, we have an infestation of parasites. How did these parasites get on the planet? How did they invade your body, your organs, and have your organs fail like this to the point where everybody is on meds? There was once peace and harmony. There was once peace and harmony. I want y'all to understand that there was once peace and harmony on the planet until we got invaded. Some of you are corrupted, but understand a corrupt program can be reprogrammed with new codes and new thoughts. Get on the correct path, okay? So she says you need to think clearly and accurately. No more procreating recklessly. Transmute your urges. Your antenna, there is an antenna that malfunctions with other people's DNA. SMEX is only for procreation. Now is not the time for that. Fight all of your urges. So if you feel something coming on, you're like, oh, I'm ready to get my rocks off. Listen, I'm still a woman. I still got needs and everything like that. But I have learned when I took my enlightenment path, I took my sabbatical, I needed to transmute all of my physical urges of this body, a waste matter, material, a meat suit. I needed to transmute and start creating on the planet. If you look around, all this stuff, these great buildings, these paintings, these books that we have, these ponds out here, some of these animals were a part of your creation at one point. This is your testing site. You just forgot, you know? So she's telling me, withhold all your urges of having other people's DNA in you. This whole super hypersexual thing that is going on the planet, understand that is a tactic of war upon people, okay? They gotta pass that parasite. They gotta pass that gift that keeps on giving. And this is where she's telling me that you're gonna start seeing new diseases. I mean, it's just gonna be new diseases, new pandemics that are gonna be forming because people don't know how to withhold their urges. They don't know how to put in better codes in their brains by eating better, by surrounding themselves by better people, better environments. Some of you need solitude. That's what she's telling me. Some of you need solitude. I wrote an entire book on taking a sabbatical. You taking out of that plug outlet out of your head, your body, being disconnected from other people and other people's bodies and juices and fluids, that will help you go within yourself so you can figure out that gift that every light being has a gift inside them. You know what I'm saying? You just don't remember. I'm asking you to remember again, okay? Get the book. So she's saying hold back on Smex. She's also telling me be a child again to raise the frequency on the planet. And then I hear that song, that Firefly song. And dun, 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 deep into everywhere. Dun, 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 stare. What's the song? I'd like to make myself believe that planet Earth turns slowly. It's hard to find that I ever something I sing. I forgot the song, but I used to play that song every time before I used to go to school. Walking to the bus. I love that song. I also need to talk about a vision that I had previously. There was a firefly. There was a woman in my room that literally morphed into a firefly. What happened to all the fireflies? I'm dead. What happened to all the fireflies? Spirit is telling me something about the fireflies. Where are the fireflies? And if y'all find them, tell me where they're at so they can take me with them. I got to get off this planet. All right. Let's do a part 4. Because I'm going to be all day with this. But it's about these metals.